Today we'll be talking about how to overcome the fear of failure. We have fear in us that keeps us away from trying something new, and we also have failure that no one wants to be associated with. Now, when we don't want to try anything, when we don't want to do nothing, we don't want to fail. And nobody wants to be associated with failure. And everybody in the society today looks at failure as the end to life. But failure is not the end of everything. It is not even an end. Failure is the beginning. And when we are fearful of failure, we are tying ourselves up and keeping ourselves in a zone or a place that we will never be productive. So we all have fear of failure. Either students, they have the fear of failing exam. Business people have fear of failing in their businesses. Even teachers, everybody, we all express that level of fear in us. But how do we overcome this fear? What are the causes of this fear? Maybe we are the causes of the fear. Maybe we are the ones who are giving this fear the opportunity to keep us and lead us towards failure. But we need to understand that failure is not our enemy. Failure can never be our enemy. Failure is not and will never be our enemy. But that failure that you and I are always afraid of is our greatest teacher. And we must learn from failure. If we truly want to be successful, you must learn from failure if you want to be successful. If we refuse and we continue to keep ourselves in the darkness of fear, that fear will not want the teacher to teach us in order to become great people. So, failure is not your enemy, is not my enemy. Failure is never and will never be our enemy. We have to create an avenue, an opportunity where failure will teach us. And until we learn, we will not be making any headway. I personally used to be fearful. I used to be afraid of failure. I am afraid, and up till now, I am afraid of fear. But listen, remember, until we try, we will never make it. Life is all about risk. Do not be afraid of anybody. Do the right thing and do the needful. Do not be afraid. Do the right thing. And once you do the right thing, you are already on the path of success. Let failure teach us. And let us be open to learning, especially the things that we are not aware of, the things that we don't know. And today we can all learn together. The essence is to learn. And whatever people talk about, they are talking about it, and we will have to learn about it. You have to learn, because we must give ourselves to learning. Each time we fail, and each time I personally fail, I learn a lesson, and I learn something new. And that is why I am not afraid of failure. I want you not to be afraid of failure. If you go to schools and you see children who are afraid of failure, you know they don't want to try anything else. When you go to places and you see people who are afraid of failure, they know that this failure should not be our enemy. I want you today to say to yourself, from this moment going forward, that failure is my teacher. And if you believe that failure is a teacher, type in the comment section that failure is my teacher and will be my teacher going forward. And I am no longer fearful of failure. I am no longer afraid of failure. I am no longer scared of failure. And I will not allow failure to create fear in me.